So we are on relationship advice number 10. Before we do 20 questions, before I go work out, this night just seems to be getting longer and longer. But all day, this Thursday has been like long and long and long. Um, and we're going to start right in. Now remember, there's hashtags to do your hashtagging and commenting on the internet, so make sure that you're doing that. This first one is hashtag time. Time. Dear Bombshell, my man and I have been happily in love for 4 months. But lately it's like he doesn't have time for me. You know, together time, as he calls it. When I finally catch him, he's anxious to get back to work or to leave me for his guys' night. I trust him and I'm confident in what we have, but when I do stop him, he's in a hurry, a rush. He says, babe, text me later. We will talk later. But never comes. Later never comes. How do I become priority number one while everything else waits? Well, dear heart, unless you have that cast iron skillet in your hand, he does have a profession that he has to actually get out there and work, and it's hard labor. So you can't really just say, focus on me, or, stop what you're doing, I'm number one. You can't go out with your guys and have fun because we need to have fun. You have to have that compromise, yet you have to have communications to comprehend the compromise that you're making. So, you can, if he's not texting you right back, there's this little thing called voicemail. And to me, the voice always tells more than a text message anyway. So if you call him and he still doesn't pick up, I want you to say, hey, it's me, your girlfriend, remember? And it just seems like lately we're missing each other. We're not on the same wavelength. And just try to set up a time that works with your schedule, that you would think works with him. And if it doesn't, he'll call you back and he'll let you know. He's that kind of guy. He wants to communicate. He wants to talk. So just give him a break, because he's a really hard-working guy, okay? And I know he loves you dearly. You have nothing to worry about. Hashtag balance act. BALANCEACT. Now this one is actually the first time I've ever had a couple write in, and they did not know that she wrote in and he wrote in, because this is his version. Dear Bombshell, I'm writing to you in high hopes that you can help me and my girl. You see, I'm a down-to-home, good old-fashioned country boy, and I have a feeling, knowing her, because you are good friends with us, and she's probably wrote you already. Donna, you are so good at fixing relationships, and you truly do see the whole picture, not just quote-unquote sides. Anyway, you know her track record with guys. She has trust issues. A little tad insecure, but some bad city boys all in all have, led her down the wrong path. But thank God led her to me. God bless the broken road. I love her, but this is so good. I love her, but I have a career too. So how can I balance both? Well, she's wanting to talk to you. You're wanting to talk to her. There's this little thing called a telephone. You can either call her, or better yet, drive over to her house, see her in person, and work things out. I'm sure you two will be just fine. So just take it slow and easy, slow it down, and work it out, okay? Because I know you two make a beautiful couple. Dear Bombshell, hashtag family time. We spent a lot of time over at his family, yet when I merely mentioned that we should go see mine, he says, no, we're at yours just the other weekend, weren't we? Which simply isn't true. It's like he's avoiding my family. How do I confront him? The same way you wrote me. You get him to the point where it's just you and him, sit him down, and go, hey, darling, I don't mean to be rude or unkind, but I just feel like we need to spend some time with my family. Now, if he fights you on this for any reason, he's not compromising. And he's not comprehending what you're requesting. So maybe you need to put some space between you and him. I hate to say that, but there are times when, relationships aren't all rosy. And instead of arguing, because I'm not a big arguer, I take a big step back. So maybe you need to take a step back and let him stew a little bit and wonder where you're at in that relationship. This one's called hashtag picnic with the letter B game. GAME. It was supposed to be ball game, but I wanted to shorten it down. So picnic, PICNIC, the letter B like boy, and game, GAME. Dear Bombshell, I met this girl, a woman. We hit it off sitting there talking for hours. Then we decided to go on our second date. It went well, so now we're preparing for date 3, thanks to you and your advice. I'm taking her to a baseball game coming up, and I really think she might be the one. The home run of my life. I'm thinking instead of a boring old restaurant, taking her to a picnic, one that I packed up with her in mind. Do you think that she would appreciate the thought and time and effort I put into the picnic, or should I just come up with a picnic idea for date 4? I don't want to lose the best thing that's ever happened to me. Please help. You guys are being so incredibly romantic, and it's just making me want to bawl. Thank you again, everybody, for the compliments. They mean a lot. I would say the picnic can wait for date 4. You don't want to overwhelm her. You are taking her to a ball game. You'll probably have snacks at the ball game. And, if you're doing a ball game, it's probably down dressing. You're not going to go to a fancy restaurant anyway, so you don't really have to worry about going to a fancy restaurant. So just take your time. Don't rush her. Don't spook her by, trying to do too much at once. So just don't overwhelm her. Be yourself, and everything will be fine. And I know it will. Now your hashtags. Hashtag picnic, be game. Hashtag family time. Hashtag balance act. Hashtag time. So make sure you are hashtagging, and thank you for your questions. Thank you for your compliments. And God bless all of you. I can't wait to do some more relationship questions with you soon. Stay tuned. 20 questions is coming up. Can you believe that's 10 relationship advices I've done? And each one, I hope, works out for you. Whether it's good or it's bad and you break up. But you know what? As one of my friends said, God bless the broken road that led them straight together. God's got a plan, not me. And, I'm just your friend who's trying to help you out. Help you see the bigger picture, as one of my friends put it. So, because I don't try to take it from his side or her side. I try to take it from everybody's side. How is this going to work with, that opinion, this opinion, and everything. So, enough said. We're going to do question answer next.